Okie dokie then, so I'm back in my grotto. I won't show you my grotto because it's a complete tip at the moment. So here's all the stuff I bought. I just picked up odds and sods that I thought could go into my bundle. What I've done is I've put them all together to try and figure out what goes together. The stuff you don't want, use yourself or take it back. I like to buy a few bits so I can sort of play around with it and see what I think goes together. So I definitely want the candle, and that's quite a substantial candle in there. I'll get it out in a minute. We've got the glass, the chocolates were cheap, soap was cheap, flannel was cheap, and I've also got this, which I already had. It was £3 in Morrison's, but I could pretend that's a bubble bath, just because I couldn't find a nice bubble bath and I didn't have a lot of time. So I've written down on a piece of paper the main things I want to put in and how much they were. So 250, 450, 550, 6, 7. So that lot comes to about 750 if I put it all in. I'm going to put it in, and you need to add that into your cost. So I've got quite a selection of boxes. Oh, that one's got oil in the middle. But I've got white boxes. I use a lot of brown boxes as well because I'm going for like the eco feel at the moment. I've also got loads of stuffing. So I've got this white it's like cream zigzag stuffing, which is the one I use the most. I've also got a pink and the one that's more like straw, and I've also got a blue one. Okay, I know it looks a bit of a mess. I also picked up this jute bag in that craft shop, which is £2. But if you are prepared, you can probably get them from China for £1. So, but £2 isn't too bad. Although if I'm going to use a box, oh, there's my ironing board in the background. If I'm going to use a box, these ones probably cost me about 50p. And the smaller boxes I use cost me 35p. These ones for the UK ladies are from Kilby Packaging. Just message me if you want that link. Kilby Packaging is where I got these ones. They do really good quality boxes. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're good quality. There's the ribbon I bought in the craft shop. You usually need about a metre per box. That's what I allow. So this one was more expensive because I bought it in a shop, but if I buy it online it cost me about 20p a metre. I can also tell you the good place to get that is called the Ribbon Room. Online they do really cheap ribbon and they're really fast at delivering. And there's my little boxes I bought that I'm going to use in the photography. Now it's all a bit of trial and error trying to figure out what you're going to put in your bundle. So I kind of see what will fit in the box, what looks good in the box, how much it's all going to come to, and yeah, that's how I go about it, just to see what I can get in and how it looks. This isn't a real bundle that I would do, but I'm just literally playing around with it. I don't know if this would be the perfect bundle that I would do, but I'm just sort of showing you for demonstration purposes. Always have an odd number of items. I think an odd number works better. You could either put the glass in or maybe take that out and put a bubble bath there. I don't know. Play around with it. Pretend that's bubble bath, but it's not. Right, now I'm going to show you how to photograph it. Okay, first of all, in the picture I'm going to put the box that it's coming in. So there's the box with the ribbon around it. I usually put my logo there, but I've just put a thank you sticker so you can see where I put my logo. That's going to go in the back of the picture to show people what they're going to be getting. Also, just to let you know about this backdrop, I got it on Amazon. It's just a white vinyl backdrop, and you do not need studio lights. You can just use normal old daylight. You could get a couple of bulldog clips at the top, fix them to the wall, maybe some picture hooks that are already there, and then put it on a table and get it near some direct sunlight, but not indirect sunlight, because you don't want to get glare on your products, but just out of the direct sunlight. Right, you need to think about composition when you're doing a picture. Now this one's pretty crap. When you're photographing your image, you need to keep it as square as possible because Amazon likes square pictures. 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels is their minimum. So this doesn't look very square. It looks nearly square, but I could put some bits on top just to even it out a bit. And also, if you've got any products like candles or chocolates, you need to take them out of the box so they can actually see what they're getting, and it also makes it look like more. So I've taken the chocolates out of the box. There was 4 in there, 3 are there, and I ate one. Okay, so there we go, that looks a bit squarer. Maybe I could turn that supposed bubble bath around a bit. Okay, so there's my bundle, kind of how it's going to look. I need to work out the pricing on it. I've taken the glass out, so this is probably going to be a £30 bundle. I wouldn't do this for 20 because otherwise I wouldn't make any profit. Okay, so this bundle comes out at £10.20 with all the bits and bobs. Don't forget the ribbon, the box, the stuffing. I haven't included my logo sticker, but they cost me hardly anything, so it doesn't matter too much. So I would photograph this now. I'm going to do it with my iPhone on a vivid setting and take it at eye level, not from above, because it might not look so good. Just play around with it and see what you think. So I've got my snaps of the main product. People like to see what they're getting, and you need to pad the pictures out a little bit because people like to look at pictures. Also, it's one of the main ways they will buy your product is from the picture, so you have to make sure your pictures are good. I'm only doing this with an iPhone and a white 20 quid backdrop from Amazon, and this would look a whole lot better in sunlight, but my workshop's really dark, so I have to do it with lights. So I'm going to take individual pictures of each product and then cut those out for the listing so that they can see exactly what's in the box, so there's no quibbling after. So that's the end of my photography lesson. Next, I'm going to cut out all the images. I'm going to use probably the Amazon Seller app. I might try a few other things. I can also show you in Photoshop, but I don't know if any of you have Photoshop, so if anyone needs to know how to do it in Photoshop, let me know and I will do a demonstration. But I'll try and do it on some apps so that you can see how to do it easily. You might also want to do a video of how it looks in the box. I'll just quickly throw this together. The silver and white tissue paper didn't look very good. I've put green in, but I wouldn't use green. And this doesn't look brilliant, but it's just to give you an idea. I would do a picture of it in the box and maybe put a little bit of the ribbon showing, just so they get a suggestion of what's in there or what's come in. The other thing I do is I give them a free gift label or gift tag. I just use really cheap craft tags that cost me absolutely nothing. I forgot to do it when I was taking the picture, but I sometimes get a bit of, this is fake greenery, but you could get a bit of greenery just to add a bit of contrast to the picture. So when I did that full image of everything, I might have put this on top of the box. It just adds a little bit of contrast in colour. Stop! Cut! Cut! I want to cut!